everyone's hometown papers to them. I promise. You'll have them by noon. The lady said later! Thanks, Dinah. Oh, don't mention it, sugar. Need any help? Well, you're working for Callie, so you shouldn't be.
Now, I was hired to help the island. They isn't just limited to answering phone calls and doing paperwork.
Alright, if you want.
Thanks, hon.
Hey, look at this headline. New signature island in development.
Really? What town's that paper from?
It's the National Sunday paper.
Wow, another signature island. I wonder who the leaders are. You know, some islands only get along with co-leaders. I can't imagine how.
Me neither. Hey, listen to this article. With another signature island in the works being created, protesters are gathering outside the homes of the new leaders. Wow.
Look at what this one man's saying. They're bigots. There's just as much right as they do in any island. I think because they're reaching out golden W's, they can shut the rest of us out. My goodness.
Wow. News companies will do anything for publicity, won't they?
They sure will.
Oop, Callie got a letter. Remind me to hang outside her door later on. Okay. I spent a lot of time on it. Ta-da! Hey, that's nice. It really adds something to the room. Thanks. I figured I'd add a little homey touch. My dad used to make crafts like this with me all the time. Hey Luke, did I ever show you what my dad looked like? No. Come here. My scrapbook. That's us there. Wow. Hey, that little thing is you? Yeah, I was so tiny back then. Oh, and this is from when we went to the fair. Oh, you were riding on his shoulders. Yes, he loved giving me piggyback rides. Oh, and this is when he was teaching me how to cook. You're covered in dough. Yeah, I was a messy little rascal. I wish I had the chance to meet him. You two would have liked each other. Really? Yeah, he would have really hit off. He was a great man, fun-loving, kind, all the way up to the day he passed. It makes me wonder how he married someone like my mother. Something wrong with your mother? Well, let me show you. That's her. That's Roxy? Yeah. She was one of those wild, can't-be-tamed kind of girls. She grew out of that a lot, but even now, she's got a wild side. I miss her. I think we all miss her. Maybe she'll come back one day. Doubtful. She doesn't like being in one spot for too long. She's a drifter. She only stayed as long as she did because of me. Maybe you can visit her sometime. I'd have to track her down first. Last I heard, she was somewhere in LA with a new boyfriend. I just want her home. I think we should invest in a pool. It would be great for the summer heat. Callie, we live on an island. If someone wants to go swimming, they have the entire ocean. Luke, we're in the middle of a meeting. I know, but I think you ought to see this. What the? Luke, what are all these people doing here? I don't know. Okay, everyone, break it up. Party's over. Go on, head home, call a cab, all that jazz. Well, that worked well. Hey, get off my case! I think we have a new topic for our meeting. Marissa here with Channel 4 News. Today we are covering one of the many rallies that's been going on. Right now, we're at Signature Island 6 with the leaders Toby Brown, Callie Nicole, and Max Hayes. Mister, why are you here? Because these signatures think they're all the rage and so high in power. I mean, they call us regulars, as if they're so much better. Hey! That's because there are Littlekins, Kins Clips, Zumbuddies, Maize and Hamsters, and Signatures. You guys are the normal majority. Miss Nicole, are these people right to feel oppressed? What are your thoughts? No comments.
This is bad.
Toby, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. This is all new to me too.
We have to do something. The people of the island are getting scared. These riders are gonna start getting physical.
They come to our home, yell and scream, threaten us, and they wonder why we don't want them here.
My goodness, they're having a roast.
Huh? Where? I want some.
No, Delilah, I meant metaphorically.
But I'm hungry.
I don't like these people, Luke. They frighten me.
Me too.
Hey, listen up. We're not here for a fight. If you wouldn't mind, we would like some peace. Let's get away from this riot.
Hi! You heard what the man said? Now go on and get your little tails back from the mainland.
You're one to talk, you rich little brat. Are you... Dinah! Just because you don't agree with us, does that give you the right to hurt someone? Dinah? Dinah?
Go away.
Hey, look, he was just trying to hurt you. That's all these protesters are doing.
You don't understand, Duma.
I do. I've been called things before, and it's rude when people assume you're all this and that just because of your breed. Stereotypes are harmful.
No, it's got nothing to do with all that. I wish I was what you said. Rich.
Well, we'd all like to have money.
I'd trade it all just for my brother.
You miss him, don't you?
More than you can imagine.
I'm sure Callie would give you some time off if you asked. He'd go and visit.
I can't do that!
I know being a secretary is demanding, but...
You think I wanted to become a secretary? You think I yearned to spend my life behind a desk answering phone calls and organizing files? No, I did it for my brother. He was ill, he needed medicine, and we just didn't have the money. I went to job after job, trying to find one with decent pay. I went to college so I could get this job to help pay for his well-being, but... he paid us before I could get anything worthwhile.
Dinah, I'm sorry. But if you're not happy, why not find another job?
Because my parents are trying to pay for the house. Keep their land and pass down through generations. Lose my paycheck I send back to them. One day, I'll own that land. It would have been both my brother and me, but now it's just me.
There are other jobs out there that could support them.
Duma, let's be honest. I have no talent. I can't play an instrument and I can't paint. I don't know how to change a tire or give someone antibiotics. I just can't. This is all I'll ever be good for.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Man, you sure grew up in a crazy town.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Hey Luke, have you ever played bridge?
No, I never learned how.
Do you want me to teach you?
Sure, I'd love to learn.
Great. To start off... Oh.
What?
It requires 4 people. We need teammates. Unless we do a 3-handed game. But it would still require another person.
Oh. Maybe we can ask around. Let's see. Who would want to play bridge?
What about Sundance?
I don't know if she has any interest in cards, but I'll ask her.
Great. Let's see if we can get partners to play for tomorrow night.
Alright. I'll be there no matter what.
Are you sure, Duma? You don't have to do this. No, I want to. For Dinah. Plus, Callie's counting on me.
But are you sure? I mean, this might not be the best idea.
You did it.
But I'm not you.
No, I want to do this. By orders from our leaders, you are requested to leave the island.
Yeah, well, we deny. Look, I'm not the one to make the rules here, bud. This island was made as a refuge for signatures.
A refuge from what? What type of struggles do you guys have? Oh no, my fancy claw broke!
Oh my, I might have to buy the wind so it stops messing up my
Shield your eyes. It's a giant Webkinz.
My, fancy today.
Oh, how tall are you signature giant?
I don't even have a golden W yet.
Oh, please. Signature is in your genetics.
I bet you tried to be signature just for the attention.
Look, her makeup is running. She has tear stains.
Those are my markings.
Aw, is she gonna cry?
Just stop.
Cry, baby,
Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby.
Aw, is she gonna cry? Is the rich little girl gonna cry?
Just shut up and leave us alone already.
Duma?
This is getting out of hand.
Hello, yes, coming through. Cal, we've got another protester.
Seriously? Now our own kind is turning against us?
I'm sorry, but you're mistaken. I'm Boston Crow, the novice leader of Signature Island 17. This is my associate, Miss Nevada Collins.
Oh. How do you do?
How do you do?
We've come to talk. Is it possible to go somewhere private? So, you're the ones creating Signature Island 17. That is correct.
You've come a long way just to see us.
Not often you only see 2 leaders.
I know. It's been tough. But our island is much smaller than yours. Therefore, it'll hold less people. But, to get to the point,
We've been getting some backlash. Major backlash. I do not understand. I think people would be happy.
we were hoping maybe you could give us some advice. We don't want our island to sink before we get a chance to shape it.
Your island has been around for 15 years. We figured you must be experienced enough. Unfortunately, we've never come across anything like this. I don't understand either.
Actually, it can be explained through geography. You're from Fernholm, right? Yes. I grew up around there. People in that area are very sensitive to anything that might reflect some sort of bigotry. If I'm not mistaken, you two are the first to attempt to create a signature island in the premises, thus stirring people up. But then why would we, or any other signature island for that matter, be getting protesters? We live in a digital age. News and opinions spread fast. Shame people call non-subjective material journalism when it's really biased. Thank you for your knowledge, Mr. Hayes. But what should we do? Knowing the question and knowing the answer are two different things. Sadly, I can't say I've ever known a way that changes people's thoughts. Arguing with them just makes them feel stronger of their opinion. But building another signature island is a good thing.
Not to them it isn't. They don't get to set foot on it. They have no reason to care about your island. As a matter of fact, it doesn't affect them at all. Which begs the question as to why they're wasting their time like this.
We appreciate your visit. You're welcome to stay with us for a bit if you'd like. We could work on this problem together.
Thank you, Mr. Brown, but we must decline. We have to our this island running. It was still very nice meeting you. The pleasure was all ours.
Thank you for coming to see us. I'm sorry we couldn't be of assistance. Maybe we can collaborate in the future. Good day.
They seem so nice. I feel so bad about their situation.
I know. Me too. We have our own situation to deal with.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna do some gardening. It'll help take my mind off things.
Alright, see you later, Cal. Bye, Cal.
Hey, Toby.
Hi.
What's wrong?
I just got off the phone with the docks. The workers are on strike.
What?
They won't deliver the signatures.
What are we gonna do for food and cleaning supplies and soap, electronics?
I don't know.
Toby, this is getting serious. We have to do something.
I know. It's time to hold a meeting. Okay, how do we get them off the island?
I know. Just one bare my teeth and they'll go running like...
We don't want to use violence.
Well, I do.
Remind me why she's here again?
You know, I think she's onto something. I like the sound of this violence.
Okay, let's look at every angle. Ask why and how, and maybe we'll come with a solution. Alright, why are they here?
They're mad.
Because...
They're regulars, not allowed on the island.
Aha! I was expecting this to go a lot differently.
Maybe we need a different approach.
I'm trying to figure out why they're so mad at us. I mean, they have cat-only neighborhoods, dog-only diners, rodent-only supermarkets. What makes us so much different from them?
They think all signatures are rich.
But that's not true.
I know. And it's a very dangerous stereotype. But in their defense, not every average Joe can buy an island without a fair chunk of change in the bank. Did you see the photos in the paper of those rallies outside Boston, Nevada's homes? They lived in mansions. I mean, we've got it pretty good here. We don't even pay rent.
That's because you work around the island. You earn your keep. If everyone paid rent and left all the work to Callie, Max, and me, we couldn't do it.
Exactly. We're not all over here living a really cushy life. I think every single one of us on this island has pulled an all-nighter just to meet goals and deadlines to keep the island running. We all put in a lot of work.
You think if they saw we don't live like kings, they'll stop protesting?
Not likely. They're upset because they aren't allowed on the island. It's in the rules that non-signatures aren't allowed on the island unless they're here for a specific purpose. Well, then maybe it's time to change the rules.
You know, she has a point. I was looking at that joint test of yours earlier. Really? What's your name? What type of signature are you? Why do you want to live here? It's nothing more than a modest bit of background. Very, very modest at that. And you never deny anyone.
That's because we're a family.
I think Dinah's onto something. After all, we allowed Claire on the island and she turned out to be dangerous.
Let's also not forget Tally.
And White Wing, Buster, James...
Well, what can we do? Practically every signature island uses the same test and does the same thing.
What's wrong with being different?
Nothing. Just it's kind of like an invisible rule that everyone follows.
Alright, what about those new leaders? Boston, Nevada. There are only 2 leaders. Some islands have 4, and even a very select few have 5. The normal majority are 3.
That's more of a supply and demand thing. The bigger and more populated your island is, the more leaders are required to take care of everybody.
Exactly. They bent the rules to suit their needs.
I never thought of it that way.
With all my jobs, I have learned invisible rules can't be broken because they don't exist.
I guess you're right. I just don't like the idea of denying people.
Me neither. I guess it's time for an update.
Alright, we'll update the test. But what about the ride outside our door? You know, why aren't regulars allowed on the island?
Because this is Signature Island?
I say we offer regulars a chance to be on the island. Not live here, but maybe take a tour, meet some people, and hey, it would be a nice little extra source of income for the island. Millie, while that does sound nice, they're already upset they're not allowed on the island. You give a mouse a cookie, and it'll ask for some milk. You mean they'll want to live here? Yeah, it's like showing someone something they really want, and then saying they can't have it. Well, why can't regulars live on the island?
You know, I hate to be fueling the fire, but she does have a point.
This island here is for signatures, as a safe haven from them. I'm sure all of us have experienced some sort of harmful discrimination for being a signature. On the other islands, we don't have to worry about being giant freaks and can just live in peace. That's why we need another plan. I still have one!
I guess just try to confront them. Hold a conference. Answer questions. Have some press. You know. Wait, isn't that what we have been doing?
You mean us sitting out there like a couple of elders screaming, "Get off our lawn"?
Good point.
But what if it doesn't work? Well, then I guess we'll just have to wait it out. The protesters will go home eventually.
We'll have the press conference at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Sound good, everyone?
Yeah!
I still say we should fight them.
Luke, we need to talk.
Can it wait? I promised Maize we'd play cards.
No, I need to talk to you now.
Something wrong?
Why are you hanging out with Maize?
What?
You know how I feel about her. You know I think something's wrong. She's too quiet.
Nala, she's a sweet girl. You can't put someone down like that because they're quiet.
I know something's wrong. I can feel it.
Yeah, well, your feelings are wrong.
What can I do to make you see that she's a bad person?
Nothing! Because she's a sweet girl that has her own issues.
You don't trust me about Duma, you don't trust me about Shia, Sundance, and even Maisie?
They're my friends, Nala.
How can you be friends with these
people.
Says you. You haven't made a single friend on the island.
Why can't you just lighten up?
Noah,
You don't think I've tried? You think I walk up to people and just try my best to screw up? I want to be accepted. I want to have friends again. But to everyone else, I'm just another idiot or kook this island has. All I want is a fit. But there's no place for monsters on this island.
no, I'm sorry.
Don't touch me!
Nala, please. I know you've been hurt, but you have to learn to trust people again. You don't have to go through life alone.
How? How do I trust people?
Come with me.
Hey, Maize.
Oh, hey Luke. I got us our third player.
Hi, Luke. Mac, did you swipe that table from the conference room?
No one will miss it.
Did Sundance want to play?
No, I'm afraid not. But we don't have to play a three-handed game.
I'm not so sure about this.
Trust me, it's going to be okay. If you get too uncomfortable, send me a signal. She's just a beginner as well, so I hope you don't mind teaching someone else.
Not at all. Teaching is a lot of fun. Have a seat, Nala.
Eat it, suckers.
Well, I said we've wasted enough of our lives. Maisie?
Ready to call it a night, guys?
Yeah, it's been fun.
It has been. Want to play again next week? Yeah. Next week.
Good night, guys. Have a good one.
Bye! Hey, Luke. Thanks. That went well. At least I left the island, but why didn't I accept the truth? Isn't honesty the best policy?
People don't want the truth, Dinah. They'll believe what they want to believe. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, but
Dinah, you can't change everyone.
I guess you're right.
Come on, I'll make us some smoothies.
Okay. Oh, hey, I forgot it was mail day. Oh my heavens.
What?
St. John 17 stopped the development. The protesters did it. They destroyed an island.
Not like they cared. They weren't allowed to use it in the first place.
I guess you're right, but Duma, do you think we were in the right? Of course! We're the good guys. I mean, I don't know anymore, Dinah. I just don't know. Look at what this one man's saying. They're bigots. Break us just as much right as they do to any island. I think because they're rich and have golden W's, they can shut the rest of us out. My goodness. My necklace broke. Why'd my necklace break? That's not supposed to happen. Oh.
I saw your car.
We're gonna have to do something.
Oh, come on! That was my water! Lily!
Duma? Sorry, Callie, I didn't mean to boom rump ya.
I'm okay!
Turn the page. Trust me, it's going to be okay.
Nala, it'll be okay if you stop falling over.